There we go. Now I can actually get things back together. Hopefully, uh, people join back in. But what it do? I mean, I had about 35 of y'all in here. Just, unfortunately, I don't know why I wasn't able to access any chat. I don't know if I accidentally turned it off. Get this poll up there. Detroit versus men. KC versus San Fran. What it do? We getting it back going. I'm getting the poll set up right now. NY versus Philly. And then add one more option here. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my phone to Berkeley so you can
contact me. All right.
And then call me at 4.
Okay. And then the other game was. What game was it? Atlanta, Seattle. ATL versus Seattle. And actually, the thing is I may. It's hard for me because with the children as well. But I may be able to stream 2 games as a 1 o'clock and a 4 o'clock game. I will doubt that I'll be able to stream a night game though. But start. There we go. America's team, that's right. What up, Connor? What up? Man, it stinks, man. I had about 35 people in here a minute ago, but I couldn't access chat. I don't know if I selected no chat by accident before I went into the stream, but man, it was starting off good for me. Now I gotta start it all over. But now I'm able to get the poll up. Hey, what up, Night Gods? What up? Now I can get the poll up so I can actually and then I can actually communicate with you guys. So before it wasn't letting me communicate with nobody because I couldn't see. There was no chat, so I couldn't even put a poll in or nothing. I don't know what I did. You prefer the Steelers game? All right. Well, I don't know if you were in here before I had to reset, but if there is an option that's not on those 4 that gets voted in more than like one of those that are on that 4, that option may be bumped into that versus that game being played. So that's definitely KC versus SF. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Plus, the main thought on that is we get to see San Fran. Because I believe that they're coming off a bye to play this game versus KC. And then from there, we'll get to see how they look and what we're going to be facing when we come back off our bye. Hopefully, man, it stinks because Jerry Jones talking about he ain't making no changes mid-season. We ain't picking up no pieces. These young guys got to step up. So he thinks these young guys are good enough to compete and be a contender. But to me, that's not the case because we had better pieces last year. And we couldn't contend because we couldn't stop the run or we couldn't run the ball. And we had Tony Pollard last year. Yeah, he was coming off an injury, but he was a better runner than what we have. And we had Hankins in there last year. We had some more pieces on that defensive line last year that were better, and we weren't able to stop the run then either. So this ain't a problem that's new this year. Jerry's kind of making it seem like, oh yeah, we got blown out this week. But that's not new. We've been blown out 3 times this week. The other 2 games we were able to come and make it close. But that's still, we had the same problem. They ran the ball all over us. And it was ugly, and they were at our house, and we led them in embarrassed us in our house. I mean, they were literally doing plays like that hook and ladder play. That was a play that was designed to just embarrass the Cowboys. That was we know you can't compete, so we're going to do this trickery crap and make it look even worse for you. And then they score with a tackle. Now, granted, I believe they got brought back or whatever, but still. What up, everybody in here? What up, Jacob? What up, random 741? How's everybody doing? Where y'all from? What do y'all think about the that conversation that we got to hear with 105.3 The Fan that Jerry had? It was an embarrassment, but like I was and then he doubled down on it. Like he did that interview. He went Mexico City. I live in North Carolina. I'm up here in North Cadillac. But yeah, he doubled down. Like he did that interview. He then flew to Atlanta to do an owners meeting with 31 other owners. I'm sure he was getting embarrassed by his peers in that owners meeting. Then he had an interview after that owners meeting, and he doubled down. Yeah, that Cowboy-Niners game, I want to say that I can't wait for it, but it's hard. With what we've put on the field, I just feel like we're going in to get butchered. It feels like we're just going to go in to get butchered, and Jerry Jones can't see that the pieces we have on the team are not enough to contend with these teams. Like, it don't make sense. And it's the conversation I was starting to have a little bit in the last chat, or the last stream before I had to reset, is that anger that he showed in that interview, that wasn't towards 105.3 The Fan. I don't think that was towards them at all. I think they just triggered the emotion that allowed him to go off, and he went off. I think there's some internal issues in the building of the front office with the Cowboys. No, yeah, I know the Niners. I know they've been struggling. They don't have McCaffrey. Ward's been in and out. I don't know if they'll have Ward back. Their defense hasn't been quite the same. But man, it still worries me a little bit. It still worries me. We'll see how they play against the Chiefs. Because they do get to play the Chiefs this week with a Super Bowl rematch. So we'll get to see how they play with the Chiefs. But yeah, man, it worries me a little bit because we're missing a bunch of pieces. Now, granted, we should be getting Parsons back. We should be getting Deron Bland back. I believe Kendricks, but I don't know. I'm going to have to look into the news on Kendricks here with this upcoming week. Hopefully with the bye week being over, we'll get some practice reports and be able to see if he's going to be on the field or not, or if he's do not practice, or if he's limited, or whatever it is. But yeah, if I get everybody hit that like button for a minute, help that algorithm out so we can get some more people in here and get this chat going. But yeah, I don't think Jerry Jones was really that mad at the actual radio people. I think they just got the brunt of it. You a Lions fan off the top? What it do? If you are, you guys put it to us. Y'all came in that game prepared and determined and put it to us. And y'all embarrassed us in our own home. That just is what it is.
Hey, Dad, can I show her what I got Mariana for her birthday?
You need to take it outside, though. I'm doing my line. And then bring it back in. Don't play with it or nothing. But yeah, man, I think that aggression that he had, or that animosity that Jerry Jones had, was... Oh, yeah, I don't blame y'all. I'm going to say that was on y'all, though. That wasn't on us. The refs, y'all did some trickery, tried to confuse us. It confused the refs, and you got penalties. But the problem is y'all went for it again. Y'all went for the win instead of the tie. I get it. But at that point, man, red flag went up. get the points. We'll hit overtime and see who can battle it out. But so I mean, if it went to overtime, who knows who would have won? It could have went either way, 100%, 50-50. That game was back and forth. So, but yeah, I mean, I knew that y'all were coming in. Like my video that I posted pregame. That's what I said. I said I know the Lions are coming in with some vengeance. The only reason why I picked the Cowboys to win is because they're my Cowboys. I'm never gonna pick against my team. But I understand the struggles that we're fighting as a team. So I knew it was going to be a very tall task to accomplish anything and keep up with the scoring with the way our defense has been playing. But yeah. Yeah. Minnesota is, I think, man, they've been on one. They've been on one this week. I mean, they 5-0, so they've been on one. But the Minnesota's done this before. They go and get a good start to their season, and then something happens, and they either miss the playoffs or they're out early. Hey, man, I appreciate that off the top. Yeah, hit that like. We got 33 of y'all in here. Go ahead, hit that like. Help that algorithm out for me. I'd appreciate it very much. I never ask for your money or your donations. I will appreciate them, but I do never ask for them. Only thing I ask is for some of your time and some of your chats, because good conversation can make good content. That's all we need it to be. Talk about our Cowboys and any other team that y'all may like, because I welcome every fan in here. And we play other teams, so it's nice to have the other fan bases as well, so that when we play, we can have a combination of the two in the room. Yeah, you can go. Who's in the backyard?
Nobody.
Who you with? You got friends with you?
Just one.
Well, I gotta go let the dog in so that you can go out back. Well, it don't matter, but I gotta bring the dog in. Alright, we gotta let the dog in real quick so the kids can play in the backyard. Dog gets a little hyper, and he likes to jump. Oh, Mello. You like to jump? He is the opposite of his name. He is not Mello. Right, boy? Right, Mello? Hey! Come here. No, come here. You wanna see? He just gets excited. He's still young. He's less than 2 years old. He's still young. Alright, come on. Come in here right now while I'm doing the live stream. Mike is playing on the floor. But alright. Time for review every week. Cowboys getting built ass. Man, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. My team's struggling. My team is struggling. No, it's hard for him to complete a pass when his offensive linemen are sitting in his lap because they can't block nobody. I mean, there's a procedure to this. The O-line isn't blocking nobody. They ain't stopping nobody, so Dak's getting tons of pressure and tons of hits. So, I mean, yeah, it speeds up that quarterback clock so that he thinks he's got to move faster. And even though he may have a cleaner pocket in some instances, the game has already set that mindset, and it speeds up that internal clock, and he just thinks he's got to get it off, or I don't know. I wish he would scramble outside the pocket some more. I really fear that the running QB with Dak Prescott days are coming to an end. I think he is becoming much more of just a throwing passer. He's not really got that running threat no more. But yeah, well, I was about to look something up before my son interrupted me. But yeah, back on that Jerry Jones interview. Because I speak English, sir. Poquito español, very little. So I don't know if he speaks Spanish, but I speak very little. And most of the words that I do know are from construction working with coworkers that are Hispanic. So So not a lot of them are good words. But how are you? How are you? Appreciate you coming in here. All right, so back on that Jerry Jones. Jerry should have made some moves in the offseason. That's facts. And then he gets mad at the radio host for telling him that he made a mistake in not doing it. Like, we had these struggles last year. We got kicked out the playoffs in our home stadium, being the number 2 seed, playing against the number 7 seed, who we were supposed to win. The playoffs were set up where we were going to be at home until the division or the conference championship, where we would have been in San Fran. We would have. It was set up for us to win, and we couldn't do nothing. It was horrible. We needed to get some beef on that interior defensive line. We needed to pick a running back up. We needed to not get Trey Lance with a 4th. That was a waste. We could have got Bijan Robinson or something like that with that 4th. No, 2nd seed we were last year. I was talking last year, not this year. I'm not even talking playoffs for this year. But what up, James Renault? You misunderstood me. And what up, Blackie? 204. Shout out to y'all for joining in here. I appreciate y'all. If we can get everybody to hit that like button, help that algorithm, we can keep this channel going. SBN. Poor English, SBN. Yeah, I reading Spanish is even harder for me. I did understand you, my bad. No, you good, bro. You good. No, yeah, I'm not claiming nothing for this year's playoffs, man. We far away from that right now, and things don't look good for my boys. We are a fragile 3-3. Like, it feels like it could easily be 0-6, but it's been a rough season, and the fan base itself, us as fans, are getting fed up with the lack of interest in improving the team via free agency, through the draft, even through trades. No, yeah, man. I try to stay down to earth, and I try to call things as I see them. Try to call it as I see it. That's all I can do. Yeah, 47-9, bro. Are you Christian Flores? Are you a fan of Detroit? I can't tell with your picture. I can't see who that is. It looks like a dark jersey, but if it's a jersey. But yeah, that was an embarrassment, man. That was a slap in the face. Not only by Detroit, but also from our owner. It was a slap in the face as a fan from our owner. You're an Eagles fan? I hear you, man. I know y'all been struggling a little bit as well. But, man, it seems like the East is still wide open. Washington's the only team that's putting on for our division in a consistent fashion. Y'all have won some games that have been iffy. Like that Browns game, man, that was something else. I ain't gonna lie, Deshaun at one point looked like he was starting to become a quarterback again, but then it fell back off the cliff. But yeah, what do y'all think about that anger from Jerry Jones in that interview? Y'all let me know what you think about that. When's the last time you've been to an NFC? 96. We were booted out in 96. We won the 95 championship. We were back there again in 96. Just like we were there in 94, too. We didn't win in 94, and we didn't win in 96. Had Jerry not had an ego and not fired Jimmy Johnson, there's a good chance that we won 5 in a row in the 90s. And I was little. I was young then, but that's what made me fall in love with the Cowboys. Yeah. It's been too long. Man, it's been way too long. There's been whole generations that have grew up since then. It's crazy. Like, I was around 10 back then, and I hear you, Steven. I hear you, bro. Man, that's fine. You ain't gotta like my boys. You ain't gotta like my boys. I don't know who you're a fan of, but I probably don't like your team either. It's all right. You're a Texas, so you're our little bro. So you're the little bro. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all got some stuff going for y'all this year. It don't look quite as good as it did last year, but y'all got some stuff going for you. Soggy potato. Yeah, I think Jerry, man, it's hard. I want to get into that conversation. I've been Cowboys. I've seen the Cowboys win more Super Bowls than a lot of other Cowboy fans. Yeah, I've witnessed 3. I didn't get to witness 71 and 77. I got to witness these 3. Those 2, I was not old enough to watch. I was not even thought of yet. I was born in 87, so 92 I was 5. I was watching with my family. 93 I was 6. 95 I was 8. You have a good day too, bro. You have a good day. Man, I ain't telling you gotta go nowhere. Stay in, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Who knows what kind of friendships can grow from this. But this is how we get together and try to help make changes for our teams and try to, it's hard though because we got an owner that don't listen very well. You were born in 84? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One of my homeboys, he's usually in here. He's probably got some stuff he's doing today. I know he's got some stuff he's doing today. He already told me. But yeah, he was born in 84. He's usually in here moderating my channel. His name Pat84. But hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. But yeah, I think that anger that we saw from Jerry Jones, I think that was tough year so far. Rooting for that guy has been a hard life, man. Stays humble, works hard. Want to see him at success in the field. Alec Carrera. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I definitely agree. It's been hard for him, and he hasn't had a solid O-line in the last couple years. He's supposedly really good under pressure, but the pressure that they're putting on him, I mean, they're putting our offensive lineman in his lap, making it really tough on him. And then I think the coach ain't helping as well. I think all these comeback routes that we're running, it's predictable. Our offense is predictable. But I really think that the anger that came from Jerry Jones on 105.3 The Fan, I think that really stews from internal issues in the Cowboys front office. It's a lot of pressure. Absolutely right on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, I think it stews from decisions that Will McClay and Brian Broaddus is where I'm hearing a lot of this from. Someone who's a lot closer to the star than I am, but it sounds like it could be Stephen Jones and Will McClay pushing decisions on Jerry Jones that he doesn't really want to make, and they made these decisions, and now Jerry Jones is angry about it. And I think his coach is telling him one thing, and it's not being truthful. But I think that there's a possibility from what we hear from Brian Broaddus at 105.3 The Fan and on Butch Lombardi's channel. He talked about it a little bit. That this seems like it's definitely possible that it could be coming from internal decisions that are being made that Jerry is not really happy with. Because that anger definitely seemed like it stewed from somewhere else. It didn't seem like it was directed towards 105.3 The Fan. But yeah, like, maybe Brian says that, maybe the Cowboys or Jerry Jones wanted to wait to pay Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Maybe he didn't want to pay them this offseason. Maybe he wanted them to play out their contract and see how the product looked on the field throughout this year before paying them. This is all speculation, but it's coming from someone who's a lot closer to the situation than I am. So I feel like it very could well be a valid statement. and he has mentioned it with other people that also seem to agree. I believe Jane Slater mentioned some of this as well. Someone else who was also in the building. That yeah, I think Jerry's getting a little upset with how some of the decisions that are being made in the front office are kind of against what he wants. Jerry Jones likes the tale of the crypt keeper if he died. Yeah, he does kind of look like the Tales of the Crypt. Man, I ain't thought about Tales from the Crypt in a long time. Man, that stuff was cool as hell when I was younger. But yeah, I think that's kind of more of what it stews from, for sure. I believe that he has the thought process maybe that players that are on their final year of their contract and playing to get a contract generally play at a higher level than the players that just received their contracts. And it kind of looks like that. The two people that we signed are not having their best season by any means. It seems like they're almost not on the same page with each other. Like, I feel like another thing that was stated between Botch and Brian Broaddus is that maybe Dak Prescott is carrying out what Mike McCarthy wants play-wise, but the other players are kind of fed up with it and wanting to do something else. Like, maybe they don't want to run hook routes every time, all the time. Because that's what we do. We run a lot of hook routes or comeback routes. And it's just unproductive. Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you, James Reno. Hopefully I'll see you in one of my next live streams. We keep chat going for sure, bro. Definitely appreciate y'all. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my opinion on what I think. I just thought it was crazy that, like, he did that interview. A couple hours later, he then flew to Atlanta for the owners' meeting, where he was in a meeting with his peers. I'll be back. All right, well, that's what's up. He had to go to that owners' meeting with 31 other owners who are his peers, And then he did an interview afterwards, and he kind of doubled down, like, that he thought what he did was okay, essentially. But in a sense, it's not. It's not really okay to do that. That we're not going to get no kind of apology out of him. I don't even expect that or really want that. A man just got mad, and it just happened to be on a national radio with thousands to possibly millions of people watching. It made him look bad, and maybe it was him taking the arrows for what maybe Stephen Jones and Will McClay deserve to be getting. Because from understanding, he is like the final say-so. Jerry is the final say-so, but he's not the one generally making the majority of the decisions. Man, this sweatshirt's old and tattered. I've had this. I got it as a gift from my wife years ago, but I can't remember where she got it. I think she might have bought it at one of the little athletic stores that are in the mall near me. But y'all hit that check out the poll to see what game y'all possibly want me to stream, if you want to pop in tomorrow or not. Y'all go make sure you put a vote in for there. Make sure we get the likes up. And get those likes up, because then it brings more people in here and makes the conversation more engaging. Because I'm going to try to engage with all of y'all as best I can, for sure. I know that it's hard, because a lot of times you go into a YouTuber's channel and the majority of them, they're only talking to the super chats or to their channel members. You see a lot of that where your comment may get read, but the majority of the time they're talking to the people that are the members or the super chats, and it's hard to get in there. But I was happy the other night during the New Orleans Saints versus the Denver Broncos game. Another Cowboys YouTuber who I'm going to shout out, Mark Holmes. I appreciate you for the shout out you did in your channel. Nobody asked you to play my video during your live stream, so I 100% appreciate Mark Holmes for doing that. So shout out to you, Mark Holmes. I will also shout out all the other YouTubers that I watch real quick because, man, they are excellent and they inspire me to make my content. So Watch Lombardi, Law Nation, Akoi Media, Skywalker Steel, and Foots the King. Props to all of y'all. Y'all are really the reason that made me want to start doing this, because I'm not the one to call in all the time. I'd rather come in and talk on camera. So instead of being a call-in person, I just come and say my views over here on my own thing. And then hopefully one day we'll be able to merge it like that and engage with each other. What is, hey, what's up, man? What's up? I was wondering if you were going to pop in. I was wondering if you were going to pop in. Yeah, we're just talking about the little bit of the struggles that we've been having over the bye week for the Cowboys. I might be watching your game this week there, Chiefs. I don't know. We'll have to see what the poll says. I mean, I guess I could pull the poll up and see, because there's 13 votes in it right now. So let's see. What's the... Ain't no way. Ain't no private. If I pull it up in here. That light. Share real quick. Man, I hate this phone. That's why I upgraded. Come join my phone. What the heck? I said live. trying to steal all nation's grace. Build the plane while it's in the air here for a second. Man, typing on this phone reminds me of why I upgraded to this phone over here. Alright, post that real quick. Bling blow. Bring this back up. Alright, so again, welcome everybody else that's joined in here. James Figueroa, what up, what up? I followed the Cowboys back when QB Roger Staubach was playing. Hell yeah, so you've been a fan for a long time. That's awesome. Alright, so let me see the poll. Let me see the chat. Live chat. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Alright, so no, I can't see the poll. Alright, so poll. Detroit versus Minnesota is winning right now with 46%. Kansas City versus San Fran is 31%. I guess I messed up. I put my versus Philly instead of NY versus Philly at 23%. And Atlanta versus Seattle is not on the board. My vote, I'll put my vote in on there too, just because, but it's not the leading vote, so it don't matter. Hell yeah. It's Vic. Oh, Vike instead of Minnesota. Yeah, no, I messed up where I put my versus Philly instead of NY. It's crazy. I didn't even realize it when I was doing it, but hey, it's alright. How do I drop that back down so it ain't up there the whole time? I guess I can read the comments off of this screen. But hell yeah. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here. Hopefully we can get a few more people in here and get this poll a few more votes and see how many people are going in there. Yeah.
Did you watch the patch to these juicy couture pants? The patch to these?
If they're not there, then not yet. They're probably in the laundry that needs to get brought down so it can get done. All the laundry upstairs needs to come downstairs. You guys actually need to do that soon. Hey, Daniel, what up? What up, what up, what up? Appreciate you for coming in here. Appreciate you. So we got mostly Cowboy fans in here at the point right now. We did have a couple Eagles fans. We've had a Lions fan. So, but yeah, Seattle versus Atlanta, Detroit, Minnesota, Philly, New York, and KC versus San Fran. But yeah, I really feel like that we won our game. Wait, you guys haven't played yet. KC plays tomorrow at 4:25. What do you mean? All right, I thought you were a KC fan. I am new, man. Just saw your content. Love about Dallas Cowboys. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. This is frustrating. We still have a tough schedule at 3-3. Yeah, I mean, we can't even feel good about being 3-3. Like, it's a fragile 3-3. Yeah, what'd you say, Witten?
I want to ask if we can go to the pumpkin patch apparently.
No, you're not going on a trip with nobody. It's not the point, Witten. I said no. You're not going. You can go play with him, but you're not going on a trip with him. Not right now. That's something that has to be planned better. Oh, your school team. Your school team, you won? Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Was it a tough game, or did y'all get to beat them down? But yeah, Chris Gones. Yeah, it's been tough. You should stream the game. That's the one my vote is for sure. Because I want to see what we're looking to go up against with San Fran. I am interested in hearing what other people want me to stream, and if the votes are overwhelmingly in the favor of something else, then I may go towards the way of the fans, just because I want to help put stuff out there that y'all want to see. Maybe I could stream both the games. It may be hard, but I do have 2 monitors here, so I should be able to. It's hard to pay attention to two. Wait, hold on. 1 o'clock game is New York and Philly. 4 o'clock game is. I could probably stream those 2 games. That's an 8-hour live stream. That's a long time, but that's a very high possibility. Oh, there were some big kids. They have some grown kids out there on the field. But yeah, man, this 3-3 that we are, Chris, it feels fragile. We're lucky to be 3-3, and it doesn't feel good. Like, we can't be proud of it. And honestly, even if we beat San Fran, man, it's still I'm not gonna say that it's gonna satisfy what I feel like the Cowboys need to do as a team to get better. 32-20. Yeah, man, that's a good win. That's 13 points. That's 2 scores. That's what's up. Hell yeah, I'm happy y'all guys won. Hold on. 6'3", 280. 8th grade. Man, that's a grown man out there. Sure he wasn't wearing a mask? That sounds like a grown man. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. We could easily be 1-5, or I don't know that the Browns game we dominated, but it was the Browns. But yeah, it's sad. But he was on you. That was your man to block. Damn. As long as you didn't get hurt, you're good to go. Y'all got the win, so that's awesome though. I'm sure he was tough to block. What are you doing, Mikey? You playing with your magnets? All right. Gotta check in over there. Hey, what up, sports production? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I know you're I don't know who you're a fan of. It looks like a red and blue team, so maybe Patriots or Giants. I don't know. Who you a fan of, sports production? What's what up? What's what up? We allow trash talking in here. Motown Mitch, hey, what up, what up, what up, man? Yeah, it was a bad game, bro. Man, it was a slap in the face to us fans, and the Detroit slapped the Cowboys in the face. He likes the Bills. I see you. I see you. Y'all got a nice new player. Y'all got Amari Cooper. What y'all think about that Amari Cooper pickup? I would have liked to take Devontae Adams, but now he got to go to the Jets. You like that? You like that? He's not, I mean, he's a phenomenal route runner. He's a phenomenal route runner. He is getting a little older now. But yeah, he's reliable. My only thing is because there were talks about us bringing him back, which I didn't think would ever happen because him and Jerry kind of had a falling out over the vaccine shots. But there were some games that he checked out of. That was the only thing bad I could really say about Amari Cooper. And it's hard. You don't really catch him smiling much. He's always kind of very monotone and very melodramatic type. That means it's going to end up Chiefs picking up since they had to drop him. He's familiar with the team. Hold up. That means it's going to end up the Chiefs picking up MVS since they had to drop him. Yeah, that's... Honestly, I thought he was already on your team. What up, what up, what up? I'm gonna butcher your name. Marana Tapa? I'm probably butchering your name, and I'm absolutely sorry for it. But appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, man. How about them Cowboys? I wish we were doing better. Favorite college football team? Man, if I had to pick, because I don't really do by teams in college. I do more just paying attention to the players. But it'd either be, which are complete opposites. It'd either be the Texas Longhorns or it would be Notre Dame. I've always kind of liked Notre Dame. I wish we got there. Yeah. I agree with you, Chris. I agree. Man, I feel like the whole reason why we didn't go and get Derrick Henry was because of Jerry's ego. I think that got in the way as well. Because I think if we sign Derrick Henry, what that tells everybody is that he fucked up when he picked Zeke in the draft. We could have picked Derrick Henry in the draft. And then what? We would have had him this whole time. Yeah, they do play. You're a Georgia dog. I imagine that's what you're talking about. Like dog, go Dogs. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm not the hugest supporter of teams in college right now. I'm more just kind of watch the players. I like the players and see who's coming up in the league. I hear you, Chiefs. Well, all right, sports production. I appreciate you stopping in here, bro. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that sub button and that like button on the way out. Catch you again in another live. Salute, bro. Salute. But yeah, hey, Skunky, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, we got the doors blown off, man. We got the doors blown off of us, and it was ugly. That's your score prediction of the game? You talking about the Longhorns versus Dogs game, I imagine, right? All right. Hey, man, you never know. It truly is any given Sunday. What are you saying hello for, little Micah?
Poo-poo.
This poo-poo. This is my little Micah. That's my little Micah. All right. You say hi? You gonna say hi? Say hi. Yeah, say hi. You got wave, baby. There you go. Hey. All right. Come on. You got your little two seconds of fame. You need your butt changed? Is that what you're coming over here to tell me? All right. Well, we're gonna change this butt real quick.
Whitney's about to cry.
Why?
Because he wants to go on the new ride, but they can't go anyway. It's $10 per person.
Yeah, I've already told Witten that he's not going on a trip with nobody. That's something that has to be planned. That ain't something that it can be a spontaneous thing. We ain't doing the spontaneous. All right, bro. I'll see you later. Salute. Micah, come here so we can change your butt real quick. You gonna make me do it in my chair? Come on.
And everyone's going to see him.
No, it's down below the screen. Nobody's gonna see him. Come on, Micah. Ugh. Did you really poop?
People are looking.
Nobody. Hey, you don't need that. That's a thumbtack, Micah. He's not visible.
Pause the line.
He's not visible. He's below the screen. Yeah, little Play-Doh.
Oh, wow.
Have kids, they tell you, man. Have kids, they tell you. Now, having kids is the best thing I ever did. They can be a pain in the butt, but... Alright, fresh and clean, boy. Go play. Alright, now we're done with that. Good content, man. I feel bad for all our Dallas Cowboys YouTube content creators who put in the hard work, yet our team sucks and we have done nothing for almost years, 30 years. NFC Championship, it sucks. Yes, Chris. I 100% agree with you. It is extremely hard because we put it out there. You know, we wear it on our sleeve, wear it on our back, and we try to wear it with pride.
Stop!
All right, Mike, come on, you gotta go play.
No.
Yes, let's go.
No.
Over here. With your toys. I'm not going to be on live forever. What do you want to watch on it? You got Chase on. It's already on. Oh, now you want Blippi? Blippi's on the TV. Hold on. Where's the remote? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the kids situated real quick. I know everybody leaving. Hold on, bye-bye. Oh. You just naming things, boy. You need big boy. Get up on the couch. Or just get down there on the floor with your toys. There you go, baby. Well, sit wherever you want. Alright, he's being a butt. Alright. a lot of Cowboys fans out there, a lot of Dallas Cowboys YouTubers out there, but glad I came here. Hope to see you again. Thank you. Go Cowboys. Hell yeah, Chris Goons. Man, I stream every game, and I'm going to be trying to do, as the fan base grows, I appreciate that. As the fan base grows, I'll probably do more midweek live streams as well. Throughout the week is a little harder on me, because I come home from work and then I got the kids. But I try to get in what I can on the weekend for the most. But I will try to make the time to create a midweek live stream, especially if that's what the fans want and they want me to do more live streams. So, man, I appreciate everybody that joins in here. So, I mean, hopefully I'll see you again, Chris. But salute to you, brother. Yo, what's your pick out of the Cleveland Streamers and the Boise Bucks? I can't tell you how either of them are doing. I really don't know who I would pick. But maybe Boise. You know, blindly guessing. 'Cause that's really what that is a blind guess. I don't keep up with a lot of college sports. I usually just pay attention to the players and the highlights. So it's hard to make a prediction on something that I don't have a ton of knowledge on. I focus probably 75 to 80% of my spare time to the Cowboys. So. Alright, what do you need, Micah? Huh? Nobody's at the door. What do you need, baby? Why are you upset? I don't know what you want. Alright. Yo, Bo Picks played pretty good. Yes, Bo Nix did play pretty good. I was surprised. Yeah, he had a good game. They put it on him. On New Orleans, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely... I did that before this one. At like 11 o'clock this afternoon, I did that. Alright, Micah, you're gonna make it tough now, aren't you, Bubby? You trying to make it tough on Daddy? What's the matter? What do you need? What do you need?
Blippi.
Well, we'll put Blippi on there, even though you got Blippi on the TV. Hold on. There, Blippi. What up, what up? The median, what's your name? Nimmy Dan. Do you bet on the sports games? I have not this year. I have previous, but I have not bet on any of the apps or anything this year. I should start betting again. But yeah, I haven't. And yeah, I did make a short at about 11:30 saying that I was going to be live at about 1:30, even though I didn't stick to it. I came in here at about 1:50-ish. And then I had to reboot my live because for some reason when I first went in, it wouldn't let me. Don't bet on the Cowboys. No, bet against them. But no, yeah, they have different ways of betting. You can bet on the scores of games to be over under. You can bet certain players get certain stats. I mean, there's tons of ways to bet. That you can even still kind of bet on your Cowboy players. But as a team as a whole, yeah, you don't want to put much money on them. Yeah, the underdog for sure. That is for sure. But what about you, Nem? Nemi Dion? Man, I'm horrible at pronouncing names. So I'm gonna probably call you Nem. I'm sorry. I hope that don't offend you. But yeah. Man, it's just this week has been crazy. The all the news, other than like some of the fans, the news about us getting beat down, like we were trash, going out to the trash heap, the news of that happening all fell to the wayside because of Jerry's conversation with the media, and then him doubling down later on after the owners' meeting. It's crazy. But I feel like there's a possibility, a very high possibility, that he was taking the arrows or the bullets for Will and Steven. I feel like they're the ones pushing for certain decisions that maybe Jerry doesn't necessarily want to make, but feels like he has to because his people around him are pushing it. So, you have Flippy, Bubby. Why'd you change it? Don't change it this time. But yeah, I'm probably going to be hopping off here soon because there's some stuff that I got to get done. I just wanted to come in here and get a poll going to try to get some people to decide whether or not I should do the, what game I should stream. No, tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing, I guess, an 8-hour stream from the sounds of it. Sounds like I'll probably be doing an 8-hour stream so that I can get 2 games in. Micah! Use the arrow. It die? It ain't dead. Blippi's right there, Micah. Alright. Maybe my 3-year-old will be satisfied. He's wanting to be a little pain right now. Fussing about everything. I think he's tired. But yeah, nah, I got a bunch of stuff around the house I gotta get done. And, I'll probably be doing a live stream tomorrow. Sounds like I may end up doing an 8-hour live stream instead of a 4-hour, but hey, if that's what the fans want to see, if they want to see 2 different games and those games happen to be at 2 different times and I'm able to stream them both, man, that may be what I do. But what are y'all's plans? What do you got going on for the weekend? I think I'll probably have about 10 more minutes on live right now. Just as a heads up. I probably will be getting off in about 10 more minutes, but yeah, man, I've appreciated everybody joining in. You're gonna go to the workout. Oh yeah. Man, I got my workout station in my garage, and I've been slacking on it. Going to the YMCA. I hear you. That's what's up. So you ain't gonna watch the KC game? Cause that comes on at 4:25. I'm going today. Oh, you're going to the gym today. I got you. Now you a Cowgirls fan? Hey, Hunter, what up? Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. What's your team, Hunter? Now, my team don't look good. They look like dog doo-doo. I ain't here to put a front on for them. I'm here to tell you how I feel about them and what I see going on with them. Man, we got tons of problems as a Cowboys. I hear you. Well, you feel better now? You guys got your revenge from last year? Did that help make y'all feel better? Because your team slapped my team in the face, and in retrospect, my team slapped its fans in the face. And a lot of us fans are pretty fed up. But yeah, I felt you. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I thought it was going to be a little better of a game. I didn't think it was going to be. You could have won last year. You guys did some trickery and tried to confuse the Cowboys, but in result, you confused the referees and you got penalized for it. Now, you didn't have to go for it the second time. You could have kicked the field goal, and we could have went into overtime and settled it in overtime. So that's y'all should have did that, but fire Dak pick 6. Man, oh man. Dak is part of the problem. He has had some struggles, but I don't feel like my quarterback is really the issue that needs addressed right now. I feel like if he had an O-line that could protect, if he had a play caller that knew what he was doing and had a defense that could stop the run, I feel like we'd be fine. We've seen what Dak can do when he has a solid team around him. It's just we don't have a solid team. I mean, he wasn't an MVP runner-up last year for nothing. And in my opinion, technically, he should have won MVP last year. The only reason why Lamar Jackson won it was because of the one game against San Fran and because of his running. But to me, that's a running back stat. I feel like Dak should have won it last year. I'm not the biggest... yeah, the defense was crazy last year. But I feel like I'm not the biggest Dak fan. I support him because he's the quarterback of my team, and he's who we have. So he ain't going nowhere. So I don't feel like I need to put shade on him. I feel like it's the other pieces around that need to be better or be replaced. We have a right tackle that can't block nobody. The right tackle just lets everybody go by him or push him right into Dak's lap. That's been a problem all season. Terrence Steele, galvanized steel, has been getting pushed into Dak Prescott's lap. Zach Martin, our right guard, phenomenal player overall. Hall of Famer for the future. But he's either hurt or the age has caught up to him. Because Zach Martin is not playing like the Zach Martin that us Cowboys know he is. Zach Martin, before this season, he went to more Pro Bowls than he had, or actually, he has more All-Pros than he had pressures allowed. That changed this season. He's already allowed probably double the amount of Pro Bowls or All-Pros that he has with pressures this year. He struggled mightily against Detroit. He struggled against Baltimore. Trying to think, but yeah, he's either hurt or he's hit that old time, father time. Our center is a rookie. He seems like he's going to be really good for us. He's still got to get into more of his grown man body and his grown man strength. So, but he shows potential. He shows very high potential. Tyler Smith is the one good piece on our offensive line that we can count on. And then we have another rookie over at left tackle. That he had a good first game and he has good reps. Like he can hold you and block you and not let you get around him. But if you're quick and got a good chop move or swim move, he lets the pressure up the inside too much. And he can't recover fast enough. Because he oversets when he comes out, he oversets. So that's why he's really good at blocking for the outside, going around him. But when a defender takes and chops at his hands and goes up and swims through and up the inside, man, he has a hard time recovering. So that's something that he needs to work on. So the two rookies, they definitely need work. And only time on the field in games is going to give them the type of experience they need to get better. And then Tyler Smith is good, but we Zach Martin and Terrence Steele on the right side of our offensive line have been getting pushed back all year long, it feels like. And it's sad because, like I've said, Zach Martin's clearly going to be a Hall of Famer. Clearly going to be a Hall of Famer. But, so I mean, and then we have a running game that I watched the tape back over and over to see if he, the C, the B, the A guy, the C, B, A, C, B, A. I feel like he can't find the hole a lot of times, and then as far as Rico Dowdle, unless it's open, he can't really find the hole. If it's a squeak through and then opens up, I think it's a little hard for him to find the hole at that point. But and then Zeke, he's just done. Like, he could probably run decently if he had a solid O-line to run behind. But Zeke he ain't Zeke from 2016, 2017, 2018, or even 2019. Zeke is just, we put a lot of wear and tear on him in his first 3 to 4 years, and he led the league in those years. But yeah, it makes it hard. And Deuce Vaughn, he's kind of more of a gadget guy. But yeah, and then for like play calling, like our coach is horrible at play calling. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, I mean, we could put, you're talking about, what's his name? I know who you're talking about. It's, come on. They battled for it all training camp. Brock Hoffman. You talking about put Hoffman back at center? I mean, I don't think our center really is the struggling part. I really feel like it's the right guard and the right tackle, and then our left tackle. Those are the three spots that we struggle on offensive line this year. It'd be right tackle, right guard, and then left tackle. And left tackle, he just needs reps. He just needs to get better and have a better posture when he comes out off the gate. He oversteps, and then it's hard for him to bring it back in. But it's crazy. Yeah, Zeke was phenomenal the first years, but it's just if he needs a good O-line to run behind at this point. He doesn't have the burst to hit the hole quick enough to squeeze through small holes. He just doesn't have that burst anymore. It's not in him. We wore it out of him the first 4 years of having him. And then like I said, the play calling, we have very little pre-snap motion. Put Zeke at center. We tried that one playoff game against San Fran, and he got blew up by Fred Warner. He got blew up. But yeah, and Zeke was actually the only man even on the offensive line. He was the only one. It was Zeke snapping the ball to Dak, and then people running down the field to try to catch the ball. There was nobody else even next to Zeke. You can probably look it up on YouTube and see it. It was hilarious. He got put on his butt though. But yeah, it's been a lot of struggles for our Cowboys. No, yeah, the play calling is completely horrible. What up, Tino H? What up? What do you mean, no comment? About which part? About how our Cowboys play? About how the bye week is going? about how crappy our play calling is, about how our defense can't stop anything, how we can't run the ball, how every one of our wide receiver plays are damn near comebacks or stick routes. It's terrible. And what doesn't help our running backs, is the fact that we don't have a coach in there helping. Like, we have a running back coach, but he has no history of anything in his past being a running back coach. I got you, Tino. Well, what's your team, bro? What's your team? Yeah, my Cowboys, they don't look good this year. I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't sugarcoating nothing here. I'll talk about it how it is. Tell it how it is. I'll tell the truth about my team. But who's your team? Oh. But I love you, dear. Y'all need to start over. Texans. I hear you, bro. I hear you. So you're a Texans fan? Yep. I appreciate the respect, though. I appreciate it, bro. Respect given, you'll get respect back. I appreciate it. Man, I invite anybody in here. Anybody that's a football fan, I invite them in here. I'm not scared of people coming in here and trash talking the team. Man, when the team plays bad, they deserve to trash talk. I'm going to trash talk my team too when they play bad. I'm going to trash talk my players when they play bad. I'm going to, in the end, I will then go ahead and build them back up to try to, hope for something great. But our struggles this year, they're deep. We got really, really deep struggles this year. So, we may have a high draft pick at the end of the year for all I know. But unfortunately, it feels like the Cowboys are just good enough to not get a top 10 pick and then just bad enough to not do anything in the playoffs. It's all fun. We trash talk. It's a minute. That's right, bro. That's right. That's why I know you got some content creators that can't take it. They get all angry and mad, whichever, and there may be a day that I'm in a mood or something, but I'm still going to try to be as positive as I can, even when I'm trash talking what I am. But I try not to let the noise like that get to me, because, man, it ain't personal. As long as we keep everything football in the chat, man, we golden. I don't care if it's trash talk or whatever. The only time I'm really going to probably get angry about something in the chat is if it's some personal attack, like towards my children or my family. Other than that, we talking football, everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. You're excited? You want to see that UT game? Hell yeah. Who are they playing against? Who is UT playing against? No, I figured you meant excited. You good. Oh, they play the Bulldogs? That's what's up. Do you think my Texans will beat Green Bay this week? I mean, Green Bay hasn't quite been as good as they were last year. Now, they did start off the season a little slow last year. But Houston's doing good, man. I know Houston also isn't, like, Stroud's still playing very well, but he's not playing as good as he did last year. But, I mean, I feel like Houston probably takes this game, but it's It should be a pretty good game though. But I feel like Houston takes it. Is he? Didn't he? I thought he had an injury earlier in the season. I know he's back from whatever. I know he was out for a game or two or something, and then I thought he was having a little bit of struggles, but they were still winning in spite of him. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good game. That's for sure. It's two good teams. I mean, Houston's 5-1, Green Bay's 4-2. So yeah, 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 and he can sling it too. So, but it's all based on how they play. If they show up prepared, they should have a good. It should be a good game, and I feel like Houston takes it. Yeah, I thought he was out for a little bit. What do y'all think about Pittsburgh starting Russell Wilson over Justin Fields, even though Justin Fields has gone 4-2? What's y'all's opinions on that? I think they should keep Justin Fields in, personally. I think you got a quarterback that's playing at he's not playing at an extremely high level, but he's getting good reps in and he's winning games. And you're going to take the hot hand out to put Russell in, who, it's been hit or miss in the last couple of years for him. Yeah, you could say so. You could say so. Some people probably would. Quagmire Toilet. What about Jared Goff recently? What about him? I didn't think there anything happened to Jared Goff. Ain't he fine? Or are you just talking about how they beat up my Cowboys? Because we know that. We know they beat up the Cowboys. Sorry, I have to leave soon. Hope you get well. Yeah, I got a stuffy nose. Keep the vibe going, brother. Find another field. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully I'll see you in another stream soon. And yeah, the stuffy nose should pass. But yeah, it's a little stuffed up. I haven't had any other symptoms though, so how well do you think he is playing? I mean, Jared Goff, he's been balling as a Lion. These last 2 seasons, Jared Goff's he's playing good ball, bro. He's definitely playing good ball. Now, I'm not going to go and be like, he's a dominant quarterback, but he's playing some good ball. I think, what they're doing with the Lions fits how he plays really well. And it's paying dividends for him. I think he's in a good situation, and they got something good going over there in Detroit. And bigs up to them, man. Detroit's been out of it for a long time. They finally got something to look forward to and some hope with that football team. Because, man, Matthew Stafford couldn't do nothing with him. He couldn't barely get him into the playoffs. I think he only got him into the playoffs one time, Matthew Stafford. But, yeah, man, it's starting to look like a pretty well-oiled machine over there in Detroit. Can't hate on them, that's for sure. I ain't gonna hate on no team. I might, like I said, the trash talk might be there during the week that we play, but I don't hate on no team. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough game, man. And I'm surprised Sam Darnold is balling. Again, it's whatever system they have around him in Minnesota. It fits his needs as a quarterback, and he's succeeding because of it. But yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. Can y'all give them their first loss? That'll be the test for y'all. That'll definitely be the test. That's why that game is on my schedule there for my poll. that, that may be a game that I stream. I may end up having to bounce back and forth between the, I might just have them both playing at the same time on two different screens. The Detroit, Minnesota, and then the Philly and Giants game. Because, yeah, I like to watch the division. And then I know at 4:25 I'm watching the San Fran and KC game because of we play San Fran next week. So I like to get some visuals on how good they're playing and what they got going. But what up, everybody new joining in here? I appreciate all y'all. You got to put down in the chat who your team is or where you're from. Please hit that like button on the way in. I would love a sub too. Keep people coming back. We trying to grow this channel so that we can have some good content, good conversations about football. As this channel grows, we'll be engaging and getting the chat probably more involved as best I can. But yeah, man, it's been a slow process. I've had this channel for 4 years, but I've always just been a viewer and a commenter. So, and I always wanted to make videos. I always felt like I needed something else to do it. I need something. I need a camera. I need a good computer. I need this. Making excuses for why I wasn't doing it. And then, this year, I just had to put it to bed. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and stream them. And hopefully the people like what I put out. I watch Chiefs streamers, so I'll probably put on him on the TV and you on my phone. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Chief. I appreciate you. I will have the game on myself. I'm sure you're probably watching it, too, as a Chiefs fan. I'm from KC. I lived in DFW since 2021. Eagles and Cowboys fan. Been hard seasons. Yeah. Man, John Hislop, too. I agree with you 100%, man. It's been hard to be a fan, especially if you're one that wears your sleeve, your heart on your sleeve. You watch HBTC. I hear you. I may have to check him out. I can't say I know who he is, but I'll check him out. Might show him some love. But yeah, what are you gonna do when the Bengals come to play the Cowboys this year? Because we play the Bengals. What week is it? I know we play Bengals at some point. He's good. He makes good videos to watch. I hear you. Yeah, I'm hoping at this tax time I'll be able to set aside enough money to upgrade my computer and get a good camera and mic set up so that I can actually not have to do it from my phone. I can actually do it from my computer. Oh, you got your tickets to that game? Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. I wish I could go. That's awesome. I'm up here in North Carolina, so I got a friend. Cowboys come to Carolina this year too, but I got a friend that's already got some tickets. He's usually in my live streams. He's got some family business to take care of this weekend with his son. But yeah, I know he's got the tickets already. But it's like every time the Cowboys come to Carolina, dude, they jack the prices up. The ticket prices go so high. And it's hard being, a sole provider who has 3 kids and a wife to take care of. Pat's the one that was in my last chat. He was sniping people. He would talk here and there. But he's the only moderator I have, right, at this point in time. Now, as the channel grows, there may be more people added to the moderation if they want to be, and I'll probably have Pat go through and pick the moderators with me because he's pretty much like in the background, pretty much. Normally he'd be in the chat, but what he'll do is he'll sit there and just watch and wait for somebody to say something, and he'll comment when he feels like there's something that needs to be said. I'm in Dallas now. You can snag standing room at AT&T with $34 a game. Damn. See, that's why I need to be in Dallas. Man, I go stream the game right from the game. Alright. Alright, so yeah. What is this? I'm trying to look up the schedule right now. But yeah, I mean, I would love to. I've only actually got to go to one live Cowboys game. And that's been years. Like, it was before my children were born. Alright, here's the schedule. So yeah, we play the Bengals week 14. We play Carolina week 15. So yeah, what is it? December 15th and December 9th. So you're going to the game December 9th, December 15th. It'll be Cowboys and Panthers. I would love to go to that game. Bengals at home was just over $100 a ticket. Ticket for 400 level. Yeah. Yeah, Monday Night Football. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can get, like, the high-up tickets. What up, Cooper88? What up? But yeah, you're sitting up in the nosebleeds. And I honestly feel like that if I go to a football game, if I gotta sit in the nosebleeds, I might as well watch it from my TV. Because you're looking at ants run on a grass field at that point. Now, I get the environment and the,
Before I come knocking at the door, I'm pinging.
Huh?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay. Who's coming to knock at the door? Who? Is she outside? Oh. Y'all need to shut Steven up. Yeah. Man, we need all the owners. All of the Jones need to stay out of the media. Hire a real GM and let them run the team, but have, certain opinions still to the GM about how to run the team. But tell the GM, and this is what I like. This is the chemistry I like. Let the GM run it. Not bad seat at AT&T though. Top 20 biggest TVs on the planet there. I want to go to. Love you too. I want to go to AT&T Stadium so bad. I want to go do the whole Cowboys experience thing. I have not got to do it. Eat at the restaurant. One of these days, man. One of these days, I'll make enough money that me and my family will get to go down to Texas and watch the game, enjoy the environment, meet some of the fans, and have a good time. I mean, I don't care if he stays the owner. Like, I don't care if he stays the owner. Yeah, I know. I'm jealous of you, man. I'm jealous of you living in Texas. I don't care if he stays as the owner. To me, that's fine. Whatever. He needs somebody that knows football operations to be the GM, though. To run football operations. He needs somebody that knows what they're doing. That's where the problem lies with him is he's out of touch with what the football team really needs to be successful again. He's living his days back in the 70s and 80s, and that football ain't the same as it used to be. 7 a.m. to midnight. Yeah, I need to be able to go at some point. One of these days, I'll be able to go and take my family down there. I'm hoping one of these years I'll get to go out there to Oxnard as well, but we'll just have to see. Maybe who knows? Maybe my channel blows up and it makes it something that I'm able to do, and who knows? If it blows up even big enough, it may be something I'm able to take other people that haven't been able to go as well. We'll just have to see. That's probably thinking down the road from now, but yeah, I'd love to be able to go. You about to watch Alabama, Tennessee? All right, bro. Well, I salute you, Chiefs. You have a good day, bro. Don't overdo it at the gym later on. I know you're heading to the gym soon. I'm in North Carolina. What about you, Epic? And welcome. I appreciate you joining in. I'm up here in North Cadillac, money razor. Throw your hands up, bend your shirt off, whirl around your head like a helicopter. Are you staying in the stream? I hear you. I thought you were heading out. I'm on the big island of Hawaii, man. That's awesome. How's the weather out there? That's cool to know that I got somebody from Hawaii in here talking. Hey, that's what's up. Hot and sunny. It's actually pretty good out where I'm at too. It's probably nicer over there though, and you guys got the water surrounding you also. But that's what's up. Alright, so tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I should be starting my stream back up. And I will be streaming the game of the new. I'll be having both games on. I'll probably be having. Now I gotta get it back. Back up here. I'll probably be having the Detroit versus Minnesota and the New York and Philly game on. I want to watch that kid. Who's that? Who are you talking about? Cowboys getting Khalil Mack. I mean, we could use him for sure. No, yeah, Detroit's on fire, man. They're a good team. They're gonna have it. Minnesota and Detroit's gonna be a good game. Minnesota's still undefeated as well, just like KC is. But yeah, I'll probably have the Minnesota and the Detroit game along with Philly and San Fran going tomorrow. And then for the afternoon game, I should be streaming the KC and 49ers game. But yeah, Detroit's on fire, man. And we didn't have nothing for them. Not a thing. And I've gone back into overtime over here. I was supposed to get off probably 20 minutes ago. But we're about to end it up here now, guys. I'm probably going to be hopping off here. I definitely appreciate everybody that's joined in and engaged in the conversation. Y'all are awesome. And I hope that I get to see y'all again in tomorrow's live stream and we can continue these conversations. Salute to y'all. Y'all have a great day. And how about them Cowboys? I'm Royal Rawls, and we out. Peace.